I wasn't supposed to go specifically into the male, the females, the she-males, the what have yous, the ladies, gentlemen, the Reese's Pieces in between. That shouldn't have to be the difference. It doesn't make a difference because, like I said, we're all one. It just has a little bit more details in the pudding, and that's where motherfuckers start getting picky. Now, what I wanted to say, and obviously there is distinct differences, and like I said, there's just those shits that fall in between. No, you don't have to succumb to whatever, whether you want to call them traditions, I call them fucking commercial manipulations. However the shit comes, like I say, it does have an effect in things that we do, sales, the dividing ships, everything else. I mean, even PornHub, they fucking have, and they have analytics to prove shit, and in which, you know, the things that happen and how the traffic does slow down, but by 9 p.m. it just kind of ramps back up just a little bit, showing you that a lot of the shits that you see, the things that they put us online and things that they're showing off, it might just be for that time. You know what I'm saying? Any smart man, hopefully, who's, you know, well put, he's gonna be able to shower all his fucking side bitches so they can all feel special. They can all put it out there. They have no reason to be digging or hollering and hooting, you know, so they try to figure out more information until like it comes down to where you are that night. And like I said, there is a little bit of a spike to where it hits like negative 17%, and of course there's more women than there is female, but just by a variation of 4 to 6%, in which, you know there's, you know, people on, you know, out there, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it in or get it on. And I mean, from age ranges of like 8 to 24, I mean, you have people getting back on it by 11. Ages 25 to 34, the older folks, you know what I'm saying, they don't stay out as long, so they back in by 10. 34 to 54, you know, 45 to 54. It's all, like I say, it's crazy specific how everyone just kind of jumps back in. Now, the largest traffic, and I guess this is kind of just to talk shit about those who out there beating the meat a whole lot more, and it doesn't surprise me a little bit. You have Nevada, you have Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, Maryland, Jersey. You have these people being on the top of that. Just they went right back at it because it was just, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if those are towns that never sleep, and they're on the East Coast and they up doing the damn thing. But some of the smallest traffic, which again to me kind of shows the last part of loneliness, are those with addictions to this shit. Minnesota, Vermont, Louisiana, Wisconsin, Mississippi, Alabama. So it's kind of funny, you know, the church belt-ish, you know what I'm saying? There's lesser of them, so lesser heathens fucking lusting out themselves out there. I mean, there's like some funny comparisons in which case that they looked up, and that's actually, I think, the part that kind of shows a deeper bit of this, a deeper part of, you know, the shit that we look for, you know, when we're digging or searching for porn. I didn't think people actually use the tags as much as apparently they do, and that's kind of what I'm about to spout out some facts right now. One of the biggest averages that people look for, this is in PornHub, is love. And actually, this is specifically Valentine's Day. So people looked up love, passionate, romance, making love, massage, erotic, and then it kind of gets into the things like kinky, seduce, spa, but then it goes into sensual, romantic, rough sex, dare, quickie, bondage, sneaky, female friendly, truth or dare, babysit. All right, so that's when we start kind of get back into the regular norms of shits or regular purpose of shits, but it's kind of fascinating, the shits that people search. Like, and again, we try to fill in this void a lot of times, you know, especially when we're either brokenhearted or left to the shits. You know, we really try to fill that void and shit, whether that be a drug, whether, like I said, that just be an endless, mountainless sea of just, you know, emotionless fucking, like, you know, not to say that it's okay, but not to say that it's not. Anything can be good in moderation. You know, I think eventually, once you do that enough, you know, you seem to know what you're looking for, you seem to know what you want, and you're going to be clear-minded, and hopefully you can move stead forward into the things that, you know, you truly desire, and again, not be used or, you know, be made a pawn of. And I think that's the biggest thing, especially with the unfortunate fact that most relationships are split in an 80-20 kind of thing. There's always going to be someone who loves more, and unfortunately, if that's you and you love more, note that the tide will shift. But that's shitty when it does, because then you lose out on something you've been waiting for. You waited too long. Finally, they're in cahoots and they're gaga over you, but you've moved on, or you've kind of become not cellophane. What I'm trying to think of, immune, you know, to it. You know, you become a little bit more numb, and that's definitely what the booze and alcohol and other shits. And I just named the same thing twice. You know, that how they do to you, what they do to you, and you know, and it's like, it's not good in the long haul. I said, things in tidbits. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to, you know what I'm saying, to be happy and excited and you're feeling a rush and, you know what I'm saying, you're on a bit on that, what? And then, you know what I'm saying, but you can't keep going Tony Montana with it. No, enjoy yourself, celebrate, God bless you, and, you know what I'm saying, try to be fruitful, you know, in more ways than one. But again, don't be tied down by that shit. Please, the next time that you have to go through this, if you could hopefully remember these words, you know what I'm saying, don't stress it. Be fucking merry, you know. And I don't mean a virgin who somehow miraculously got knocked up, but you know what you did. You know you did.